Welcome back, guys. This is going to be garage cleanup part 2. Already started, got some stuff done this morning. Also broke a freaking pipe. Just got that fixed and glued so it's drying so I can turn the water back on. We're going to get the workbench done today. Hopefully try to get it moved. If I can't get it moved, then I don't think I would be able to anyways. I'm going to have to cut the corner. I don't know. We'll figure it out when we get there. But it's a start. Don't look like much. But started pulling things off. Trying to get some stuff organized. Been putting my wrenches in this thing. This little trash can. And my sockets in there. That way my tool kits I can go ahead. Have them opened up on the floor. Find out what sockets go to them. I have a bunch of random old sockets too, multiples of each. I might just store away into a regular little toolbox. Try to get the top all done up and see where we go from there. A lot more done. Still don't look like much, but I got quite a bit of stuff for my little bolt bin. Some miscellaneous stuff, including a pack of nuts. They are 7/16. Pretty cool. Some other parts that I knew I had that I completely forgot about. Can never have enough cotter pins. I don't want to put those in there. We'll set that there. And then how I thought maybe these little pins, roll pins, yeah, roll pins. I was hoping maybe that's why my transmission stopped working, which is right here, but that wasn't the case. But some of the wrenches, if I notice that this pack is there, if it's missing, which I'm still missing some here, and then a 17, which I know I just put in the bin, and a 19, which I just hung up. But anyway, I'm starting to fill in both wrenches where they need to go. All these nails will be coming down. These wrenches here are coming down. Got an idea. I'm just slowly working at it. I want to get the workbenches put where I want them. I thought I would take a moment and show you one of my favorite tools. It's a detailing tool. It's a dart. It's got these brushes, the cone, and you can put a, well, here's one on here, a sand pad, and clean anything really with it. I've cleaned heads with it, valve covers, intake covers, quite a bit with this. The setting, it has settings. It'll come in and out for like any of these two comb tools, or just regular spin for whether it's the brush or the sander. It's really cool. It's a tool that I really like using. What? Yep, it's junk. Matthew's playing with extra scrap that we find. Water line's fixed. But it's a dart dual rotor air reciprocating tool, I think is what that says. But yeah, very good tool. I don't know if many people have them. Junk grinder wheel. But she's getting better. That side, that'll be easy to clear off. There's not a whole heck of a lot. Looks like there is, but there's not. And then obviously I still have down here to go through. But yeah, my breaker bar, a tip. That's off of a friend of mine's car. He didn't want it. But sure enough, we're getting there. Welcome back, guys. It's a new day. We're going to continue on this garage, get my tools put away, put my workbenches where I want them, get my toolboxes set. just to make a lot of this so much easier. It's getting very close for getting the car in here. I already got part of a shopping list made up for what I want for the car. I am going to use the motor. I haven't gotten back to it yet. So I have no updates about that. But what I can tell you so far, what I have on my list, the flex pipe part on the exhaust, Modern Performance don't carry it anymore. And what backstock they had, they're sold out of. So I'm just going to get the 3-inch flex part so I can weld that back onto the exhaust, get rid of the broken one. I have piston rings on there. I'd like to put new piston rings in here. I got the master gasket kit. It comes with all the gaskets, the head gasket, everything except for the coolant lines. Those gaskets don't come, but I have that on there as well. I'm not going to use the purple blow-off plate or blow-off valve that's on there. I'm going to go back to my plate, so I even have a gasket for the blow-off plate, so I can put that back on along with the blow-off valve. Actually, I guess I can just kind of show you after I figure out where I put my phone. So this is my little shopping list that I have on Modern Performance. As you can see, I got the piston rings. Right now, I'm not going to order nothing, not for a little while, because I do want to check the cylinders. I'm sure they're fine, but just in case, right now I got set for stock. I got the master gasket kit. I even commented, well, messaged them to see if this would work for the PTGTs. The only difference between the motors is the way the intakes are. The Neons, they have the intake on the back, whereas the Cruisers are on the front. No, I don't want to mess with that. There's the waterline gasket that I was mentioning about. It even comes with the copper crush washers. There's the exhaust gasket and the blow-off plate, and then there's that stainless steel flex pipe that I was telling you about. As of right now, this is all that I know that I'm going to want/need. But it's a good start, and for $400, especially for a master gasket kit set, if you find one that's actually Mopar cheaper, please let me know. I've heard a lot of good things from Modern Performance. I like a lot of their stuff that they have on there. I don't like the price, but it is what it is. There's another website that had the exhaust piece that I wanted, the entire set, the entire downpipe piece with the flex pipe on it, but it was double the price than what it was on Modern Performance. So if anybody knows of another website that can have it for a decent price, or see these as overpriced and know a better site that's cheaper, please let me know. Here soon, once these workbenches are moved, my tools are more organized, I'm not messing around. I'm going to start on that car. I want it done by spring, and that's my goal. I'm not sure where I left off the last time that I was working on the garage. I really don't feel like trying to go through all that footage. Like I said, some things were done in here. A wheel bearing was done on a car, so there's some stuff. Actually, this looks like the old bearing for it. I don't think it needed to be changed. I don't feel no play. And the bearings move pretty easy, but oh well. I'm going to try and get more of this stuff moved, and once the workbenches are taken off of each other, then one of them will have the paint stuff for this other truck, which I'm trying to get information from him, see what we're doing. And then probably this workbench here will be used to actually put my car stuff, my car parts on. And then this one will probably just hold miscellaneous things. But I'm just going to get rid of everything. Just a quick little update. That one's all cleared out now. This one's mostly cleared. I still have this side here to work on, plus more shit on top of the workbench. I found out in order to move the workbench, I'm going to keep this section probably whole. I don't know. Rumor has it I might have product over the weekend and just get rid of this. It's old, lots of oil residue. This one, you can see it's got that fiberboard in it, so it's collapsing. I'm going to try to save as much wood as I can anyway. These 2x6s are still pretty good. 2x6 here, 2x4 there. Maybe just start fresh. I don't know yet. We'll see. I'll know more here later on. Probably mid-weekend, I would say. I work from Friday to Sunday, 48 straight, so I don't do any content on the weekend. If I was available on the weekends, I'd probably have better content and more shit done, but it is what it is. Toolboxes are going to stay there for now. Once the workbench is cleared off, I'm going to get my little tool kits, get them opened up. I got a bucket full of sockets here. There's a box that has some sockets. Scattered sockets in here. I know I'm going to be missing a lot of sockets between other vehicles. Oh well. As long as I can get some kits that are as complete as possible. And then maybe save up a little bit more money first instead of buying car parts. Get a nice, maybe a Craftsman kit like this. Basically had everything in it that I needed. I even had a Hyper Tough, which I don't even know where it's at. I think it's in a car or maybe at my in-laws. I don't know. Kind of weird that that's missing because that was one toolbox I used a lot. So, but Craftsman here, I got an old Craftsman, but the one part broke. Thankfully, it was just the top cover, so I can just put sockets and stuff in it. You can't see it. I don't even know why I'm trying to show it. But we're getting somewhere. These alternators, this one came off of a Grand Prix. I'm going to get a hold of the owner from when we replaced his and a starter. See what he wants done with it, because this one's good. Here he just had bad ground connections. Just needs some work done to the car. Oh no, this one came out of, actually I think it's brand new, reman. This was for my Trailblazer, but I'm not putting it on the road. I want nothing to do with it. I want it out of here. This came off of a Grand Prix. So we'll get you some numbers here. These were all stored under my workbench, so they're good shape. I'll get a hold of him. If anybody watches these and are near me, I know some people on my channel are actually very local. A friend of mine shared it to them and they just subscribed and they like watching it. I keep getting asked all the time, when are you going to start getting your car done? When are you going to work on it? Like, we're anticipating. I know. I'm sorry. My big problem is every time that I start to do something, I stop. And this car I really want to get done. Some of my other videos, like mainly for the Jeep, I was working on things. Took too much time to try and find stuff. Whenever I started taking the motor down, stripping it down a little bit, couldn't find stuff. Everything was in my way. That's why I'm just going to get this garage organized. I don't know where half my shit's going to go. I don't know yet. Because I can't do the workbench how I want to right now because I don't have the wood and I don't really feel like going to go get any because it's kind of crappy outside. So the movement of the workbenches is going to be on hold. But hopefully by the end of the day this will be done and updated and uploaded. Well, just a quick little update. Got the underneath all the sides of the workbench cleaned up now. Started moving, putting the paint where, well, in one spot, so it's not kind of scattered. My car parts in another one just so I could get the other side cleared up. My idea, actually I'll just show you. Just for temporary, I'm going to keep my car parts here. This is most of my little PTGT stuff that I already had taken off. That is not all of it. I have some on the shelf here, which once I get that organized, then I'm going to go ahead and maybe put all my car parts there. I don't know. It's not the sturdiest thing. I got my paint going here, and then what I'm going to do here is like my little electronical tools, like my saws, my drill, my dart, which I found another piece for on the shelf. So I'll have that. And then once I start getting my toolboxes and kits somewhat more organized, then I can just put them down here or here, I don't know. I'll probably put my electronic stuff here because I already have a spotlight there. So I can put my drill, my saws, all my little stuff for temporary. And then the workbench for down here will be done, and then it's just a matter of going through everything and getting it all organized and put away. I can even put my trouble lights down there too instead of having one hung up there. There's two there. I don't know where my little red one went off to. It's hiding here somewhere. But it's a starting process. Making a little bit of progress. Here, let me turn this down. Shout out to Matt's Garage. Keeping my mind entertained while I keep trucking along. I'm starting to get sockets put in there. My Craftsman one is real light. There's tools for it scattered freaking everywhere. My Stanley's coming together. My little cheap knockoff one, I can't remember. I don't know, there's not even a tag on it. I think I got it at a yard sale maybe? I don't remember. But it's going. Oh, here's another Stanley kit. So maybe that's where my other ones go. Yeah, this one's missing quite a few. But yeah, getting the sockets, at least what was over here, done. This one, I think, is the 80th anniversary. Yeah. 80th anniversary sockets. I know I am missing some for these, just from moving between different places before 2016 when we moved here. But I got a bucket full of sockets, so there should be more of the Craftsman there. More of the Stanley's probably in there. More of the regular Craftsman's probably in there. Over here, there's a bunch of freaking sockets and wrenches. I also have a bunch of like little kits that I got from Tractor Supply. You know, just cheap things that were on sale. Had to know, and I was like, hey, never know when I need it. End up using it, and it gets scattered, so. But not a bad start. Once this is all cleaned off right here, I'm just going to run my toolboxes from the corner out temporarily until I figure out what we're doing workbench wise. Another nice update. All the sockets have been gone through. I'm going to go ahead. Might as well start with this bucket. Work with everything over here first before go back there. I'm going to take some time, but the more tools that I get in here, the more tools that I'll have that's already organized. So Lincoln found my Hyper Tough toolkit. Apparently I might have had it sitting by a toolbox. I don't know. I just seen him. He had a big black toolkit, and sure as shit, yeah. So now all the sockets that I've been throwing back in here because I don't have anything for them to go to, they're just going to go here because they all say chrome palladium on them. They have this line, chrome palladium on them. So size is that 13. Yeah, we'll put it back. Oh no, that's 1/4 inch, so it goes up here. But yeah, thanks Lincoln. Also, there's a turkey. What in the world? Oh my gosh, there's two. White one, Samson, if the other one decides to come around. Here, let's see if this window opens. Of course not. Samson! They're fun. They're good turkeys. Well, another little update. I got my pliers and stuff organized. Got some of my, I know it needs to be redone, I know. I'm waiting for my other toolbox to come. And then my small stuff can be here. Most of my ratchets and extensions are in there. The Stanley kit is just about full. These are just extra ones. I found a bunch of plastic tabs. I've had to replace them before. My Craftsman kit here, it's getting there. What really confuses me is these are all 1/4 inch, but these are the 12 point and 6 point. And then my 3/8 drive runs up here as well for 12 point and then 6 point. So there's lots of sockets for that. This top of the tool case here, this one is just all of my extra sockets. I know there's a couple more orange ones here in the bucket. I've gone through this bucket like 50 times. Like, yeah, here's another one. I'm just going to try and get these ones lined up. That way, I already know they're 1/2 inch drive. I think they go from 7/16 to 3/4 or 7/8. I can't remember. Not very smart to dump this on the floor, but whatever. These are just my miscellaneous sockets and my screwdrivers. I have a screwdriver holder. I'm just going to start drilling a bunch of holes in it. All those screwdrivers that it went to, like this one, and then this one, those, a lot of them have broken over the years. 7/16, 1/2 inch, 9/16, 5/8, 11/16. This should be my 3/4. No, it feels heavier. It is. Let's see if the camera will focus so I can see it too. Yeah, this is my 7/8. My 13/16. I'm missing my 3/4, I believe. No, there's 3/4. 11/16. 5/8. And you can hear my turkeys. Let's see here if I can. I know one of these were hard to read. Okay, 9/16. So I need to find my 1/2 inch drive one. I think it came with 1/2 inch. I don't know. It's been so freaking long. But this pal's finally starting to shrink down. This goes with this kit too, I think. I think it goes with these screwdrivers. I don't know. I'm just going to drill holes. Quicker, easier. I don't know how a cotter pin got in there. That'll go in with the other tools. Well, parts, bolts, shit. Got the O2 sensor out. It was actually pretty easy. Well, I got my screwdrivers all set. Had to drill the holes out mainly down here. Drilled those out for my extra screwdrivers, but that's kind of organized. They're not scattered everywhere. They won't be tucked away in a toolbox, and easier for little hands to get his hands on. What do you got now? You got a messy face. But, oh, look at that. Two more screwdrivers. There's a home for one. I don't have any more holes. I'll be right back. Fixed. Flatheads on this side, Phillips on this side. And then for my bits, for what I have here, which there is some in here, but I'm not going to do all that bullshit. But I even have a driver. Perfect. One more thing organized. Now this is about set perfectly. This is only temporary. I can't move the workbench. I'm not going to right now, as I already said, but minus you need to come up top here and just hang there for a while. But this, I know it needs to be organized, but I'm waiting for my other work tool bench or toolbox to come. This has my little stuff in it, like my electronics, brake fitting kit, or brake line flares, compression fittings. Holy crap, why could I not think of that? Some of these are mooses, I think, but the two brand new shiny ones that's in there I know are mine. Some tape. This, like I said, will be redone. My ratchets and extensions. I really don't want them to be inside my little toolkits. I do have a couple of them in there anyway, just so I had room, or in case I need to grab one and go. The one's pretty much set anyways. I'm gonna get that battery moved, pick up my tool chest, reorganize this one more time, finish the workbench off, and yeah, this job for now will be done. Maybe my next video is going to be building a new workbench, maybe cutting this one down a little bit, I don't know. We're supposed to have a couple nice days this weekend, so it's probably going to melt some snow while I'm at work. It can melt perfect. Next week I want to get that car in sometime. I know I want to try and get scrap hauled. I'm not doing no video on that. That's just silly, foolish. Nobody, yeah, it's just scrap metal car parts. So, but yeah, other than needing to brush this all down, finish cleaning this up a little bit, pretty much everything's organized now. Granted, the toolboxes didn't have to be on the workbench, but I have a plan for where they were, and I already kind of want them over here anyways. So if I do end up going ahead and building another workbench, then these are already out of the way, and just for me to have to move again. Miscellaneous bolts, I do want to go ahead and like start stockpiling on the shelf somewhere. Noisy kids in the background, I apologize. They came down to see what I was doing. But other than that, workbench is ready. And a little bit of pickup stuff, like this is all garbage for the most part, things that I want to keep but don't need to, so I'm throwing them away. Jack needs put away, snowblower needs to be put away, but another 15-20 minutes I can easily be ready to have that car in the garage. My wrenches I don't have organized yet, but I'm trying to get my hands on another toolbox. I just pretty much have to go pick it up. It's up at my dad's. That's where a lot of my wrenches are going to go. Try to have one of them at least for metric. The drawers can be for, you know, the long size ones. And since I have a bunch of stubbies as well, metric one, standard, and the other one ASE, whatever. So that's an idea that I have. And then I can eliminate all these nails, but yet still finish filling that up, which I don't know why I didn't do that, but whatever. Yeah, had to get this stuff moved. I don't think there's, cut that. Here's my press. This is one essential tool that I got from Harbor Freight, and I love it. I have yet to have a issue with it. I've used it numerous times. Other people have used it. I've used it probably for things that I really shouldn't have. But for 170 bucks, it beats taking it to a shop to have somebody else do. I love this freaking thing. I'm glad it's going to be in the garage, not out in the weather. But I do have plans to, it's dark outside, get the carport cleaned up, and I want to enclose it as well, and then try to get some electric. Well, there's 2 plugs over here on the outside, so that'll work, but have this enclosed that way. If I need extra space, I have that as well outside. That'll be out of the elements, so that's a goal. While editing, I realized that I didn't have a ending. So just for a quick ending, I want to say thank you for following along. Anybody that's new, make sure to hit that subscribe button. If you have Instagram, look me up on Instagram, Kevin Sleece. I I try to keep things as I'm doing things in the garage, or any updates, whatever, sneak peeks, I put up on Instagram as well. I have a Facebook page, Turning Over Garage, I've been working at. Check it out, follow along as well. You'll see some sneak peeks. You can see anything. It's still a work in progress. Once I get the toolboxes, my wrenches will be done. Next week I plan to hopefully haul scrap. That'll get the carport cleaned up. Plus get rid of the transmission. Burn some garbage. And then she'll be ready. But for right now, I love it. This cabinet, if anybody was wondering why is there a lock on it, or maybe if my wife watches it, then I have flammable or things in there that could hurt the kids, and I don't want them to get their hands on, so I usually keep this one locked. So that's locked. But yeah, all my electronic stuff, my lights are down here, my drill, my skill saw, my circular saw will go in there, my sanders, there's my dart, an old chuck piece that for whatever reason I just can't get myself to get rid of. My tools are stacked here. Paint, I want to get a cabinet and just have that outside. I feel would be more safer. And then car parts here. But thank you guys for following along. Thank you for watching. Have a great night.